Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula has raised concern over the escalating public debt, saying it will significantly affect the economy if nothing is done about it. The Ford Kenya party leader also spoke about governors facing graft allegations and the Building Bridges initiative. NTV's Zacchaeus Mwasame, who was at the press briefing, now joins us live from Bungoma. Zacchaeus, he spoke a number of things. Let's start with the economy. Why does he say the significant public debt will significantly affect the economy?
Well, good afternoon to you. We are coming to you live from the county of Busuma and Engoho here in Bungoma County, where we have just left a seat where the Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula was holding a press brief to address a number of issues. The Senator mostly gave reference to the issue to do with the matters of corruption by then, and he also warned governors in the devolved system, saying that they have become the custodian of corruption as by the report of the Auditor General. The Senator says that the Senate is not going to be part and parcel of insulating any governor that has been found culpable in any way, not at an individual level or at the Senate. He says that the bill that was being proposed by the Nandi Senator to insulate governors is not going to see any light at all, and this is what he had to say.
That is why I joined some of my colleagues of goodwill to resist any temptation by the Senator for Nandi to bring a bill ostensibly to insulate governors from investigations and prosecution while in office. Nobody is above the law except the president, but in very limited situations. Everybody will be subjected to due process. And any governor found with his hand in the till must be dealt with as a common criminal, because corruption is a crime, and there are no super criminals, there are no common criminals. Everybody who commits an offense must be dealt with firmly.
He also put his emphasis on the issues, the debate that has been around now, the issue to do with the Building Bridges initiative campaign, saying that President Uhuru Kenyatta should move with speed and give direction for that matter, so that that cannot be confused with the looming general election that is coming in 2022. Wetangula says that the president should give a directive so that that can come forth and be dealt with even before April this coming here. This was what he said about the BBI issue.
I want to encourage the president as a top leader in the country, and all of us involved in leadership, to find mechanisms of seeing that the implementation of the BBI report does not go beyond Easter 2020, so that by about end of March, April, we should have a roadmap from whether the technical teams or any other interested parties to lay down the roadmap so that BBI implementation does not drag and get embroiled into the succession politics that are likely to set into the country by the end of 2020. BBI has good suggestions that need to be improved. The reverting of the country to a parliamentary system, appointment of ministers from parliament, the issue of the creation of the prime minister's office, but more importantly, strengthening devolution, so that devolution can continue capturing the imagination of the people of Kenya who voted for the Constitution 2020 because of devolution. Equally important, Mr. President, if you focus yourself well in the new year, you must address the issue of public debt. This country is choking with public debt. The debt figures that we have from the Treasury and from other institutions of the country paint a very frightening and gloomy picture to the extent that we are moving dangerously towards having our public debt equal to our GDP, which will make it very difficult for the country to develop in a manner that we want the development of this country to be.
Well, those are some of the issues that the senator put on the table, and also he urged the government to empower the agencies that are entitled or mandated to fight corruption. That is the DCI, the Office of the DPP, and even the judiciary, saying that the underfunding that has been witnessed in the recent past has affected so much their work, and that they have not been able to deliver. The senator also saying that the president or the government, for that matter, should not vindicate lawyers who are also in parliament on ground that they are doing something to do with what called conflict of interest, saying that they are allowed by the constitution to practice law to protect people and at the same time to legislate in parliament. And therefore, this is a story that we are going to keep an eye. Remember, the senator also pointed out issues to do with the corruption, saying that the Senate this coming year, they are going to be very vigilant in regards to fighting corruption and helping the common mwananchi safeguard the resources that have been allocated to both the national government and the Senate. From Bungoma County here, my name is Zach Musame. Back to you, Mr.